we're lucky enough now to be joined by, actually, the best tight end in NFL history, Antonio Gates. Thanks for sitting down with the Tomahawk crew, man.
Man, I'm glad to be here, man.
It's so good to have you.
Yeah.
Road to Canton, hashtag Road to Canton is a brand that you're working with right now. What can you tell us about Road to Canton?
I think it starts the minute you say you retire and you can't play anymore. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hard thing to say, right?
I'm really saying something that I really don't want to say, that I can't play anymore. So I think that's when the road to Canton starts for me.
I mean, for all of us sitting right here, we had to go through that decision-making process, deciding when it was time to step away from the game. What was that process like for you, and what ultimately led to your decision to step away and retire?
Well, it was always hard, man. I think the past couple of years, I was always that grace period training camp, that summer. I was always in a dilemma whether or not I want to go back and play. Do I want to stay at home? I think now I'm at peace. I think once you finally say you're done, a little bit of it is more ego. Because you don't want, I still can go get open, Joe. You know what I'm saying? But
that'll never change.
Yeah, so it's more of an ego while you keep going. But I think at the end of the day, once you make the announcement you're retired, you're just so at peace.
Yeah.
And you're looking forward to your next chapter in life.
So, I mean, it's awesome to have this much football up here. We have 33 years of NFL football between us. 6 of those are mine. We have 18 Pro Bowls up here. 8 of those are Joe's. When you're looking at your football career,
I like how you
what
pointed at
highlights?
yourself when you said that.
You see that? Nice.
Yeah.
What highlights stick out to you, both on and off the field?
I think I got a multitude of them, but I think the first one I can think of is in Cleveland, 2004. We won.
A lot of people have highlights during that. It was against the Browns.
100-yard touchdown reception.
Right. But I think it was, when we won our first AFC West championship in 2004, and I think that was the start of our, I wouldn't call it a dynasty, but of our prediction of a dynasty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was always predicted to win the Super Bowl,
Right.
and we would always win the AFC West, but not quite win the Super Bowl. And I think it started from there, it stemmed from there. And then obviously I had multiple individual ones, but that joy of winning the AFC West for the first time, it felt like it would continue to happen. And I don't think I embraced it the way I probably should have. I was so young. But I think it started from that with the guys that we had, and I've learned how to be part of something special.
You and Phillip Rivers were the cornerstones of that dynasty. You've just recently retired. Phillip Rivers, future unknown.
Yeah.
What do you think about the reports that he's done as a Charger?
Well, I don't know if he is done, but I do know that whatever he decides to do, I wish him nothing but the best. And I think everybody have their own things and dilemmas that they go through, personal. I think I wish him nothing but the best. I wish nothing but the best for the organization. And if that means that they disconnect, if that means that they connect in some kind of way, who knows? But I know whoever gets Phillip Rivers, and if that's even if he goes and play for another team, they're gonna get one heck of a quarterback.
It's funny you talked about one of your highlight careers from your highlights from your careers in Cleveland. One of me and Joe's highlights is literally winning a game in 2016 to avoid going 0-16 in a season against the Chargers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Literally. But okay, so we're talking about big games. Obviously, the biggest game of them all is this weekend. Who do you got winning? Are you 49ers or are you Chiefs?
Yeah, when I'm gonna say this from an analytical standpoint, because I got friends on both sides,
Right.
I like to. I know the recipe for winning a championship is defense and running the football. You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to say that,
right?
Right?
Yep.
We're all offensive guys up here. We don't have to buy
I know,
into
but that's
that.
what I'm saying. But that's what we're supposed to say. But I'm gonna say that this speed that the Chiefs have offensively, I hadn't seen nothing like it. And even when we were rolling, I've seen even the Peyton Manning. This speed, the gap when you can literally take a guy out and won't miss a beat.
That's amazing.
That's the depth.
Yep.
You know what I mean? From the running back position to the receiver position, it's just I just can't see the 49ers matching up with them.
You got a score?
Mahomes is so deadly, in my opinion. He's right now the best, one of the best players, if not the best player in the National Football League. I think they put up 31 points. I do. I don't see.
I like it. Well, Antonio, thanks for joining us here on the Tomahawk crew, live from Radio Row. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Super Bowl 54 from beautiful Miami, Florida.
For more Tomahawk Show, make sure you subscribe and look out for more mind-blowing interviews with star-studded guests and incredible conversations.
Thanks for watching. And as always, Joe Hawk yourself.